Ladyship, my balls each, of course.
Alright, this J-Dog. This J-Dog, damn, it's been a minute since I played this shit. What, January, I think? January is the last time I played this shit? Fuck. I don't remember where I ended off. I think I had just got here. Haven, right? I think this is where I ended it off. Shit. So I got probably just gotta talk to. I don't even remember if I was doing like the missions where I just talk to people. I pretty much just got here. Now I know a little bit more. I played this before on PlayStation 3, so I already beat it before. So I was just replaying it and shit. But damn, now I got it on PC. And I was just going through it again. I never played the DLC, so when we get into DLC, once we get to the DLC area, I ain't gonna know shit. So I know most of the regular game. Or I played it like twice. Yeah, I think I only played this like 2 or 3 times. Played it as Jada, and then I played it as what was she, a female mage or some shit. Um, yeah, so, but I still don't remember because it's been a minute since I played it, so some shit I might have forgotten. Sarah.
Demon armies
Where's
and
John
wonders,
at?
and Varric has
Oh,
exactly who we
wrong
need.
Sarah.
The big talker just knows everything.
Oh, I ain't kicking you out. I forgot you could kick. I think she's like the only person you could actually kick out, which is kind of stupid. If I could kick her ass, I probably would. I don't like Vivian. Yeah, no, I don't need. Actually, yeah, the progress.
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Cassandra laid it out right. You're the big hat now. Gonna make everything the way it should be. Praying's nice, I suppose. Corypheus bit, though.
Corypheus.
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 Sack Splash. I know his name. Doesn't deserve the respect of me saying it, does he?
Alright, but yeah, I'm not too. No, I don't carry on.
I'll be back if I need you.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Vivian. She don't like mages. I like mages. I've liked them since Origins. I'm not a mage, but I like mages. Even though she's a mage, she hates mages, so yeah, I don't like her. I mean, I'll still be nice. I got the rule that I'm usually, unless they really do some off the wall ass shit, I'm usually nice to my own companions. Even if I don't like them that much. Unless they fucking do some shit like motherfucking, what's his name? Anders. Yeah, he pissed me off too. Who's this? Oh, that's the scout person.
Going well, I hope.
No, I don't need to talk to you right now.
Take care.
Why is this shit? I'm pretty sure I could go in here. So why is it closed up? Maybe because I just got in here. Okay, I did at least get Iron Bull then. Okay, I'm not gonna talk to him right now. Yeah, I just gotta try to remember what the fuck I was doing last time I played this shit. I'm trying to get back into some of the older games I started that I never finished. So I'm playing Andromeda again. Cassandra.
Greetings.
Damn, you don't got shit to say.
That's enough for now.
Alright, so maybe I walked around and talked to everybody. And now I just gotta do the next quest. I don't like Solus neither. He not in here. He in the other area. I don't like Solus. I really don't like Solus. I'm pretty sure I chased after his ass in one of the DLCs. That motherfucker. I don't like Solus. I don't like Vivian. Who else I don't like? I think everyone else is pretty cool. I like Dorian. He's pretty cool. Dorian's one of my Dorian's one of my favorite. Sarah is my favorite. Sarah's like my Inquisitor's like best friend. Yeah, this shit is fucked up. Alright. Sarah and Dorian probably like my favorite besides my romance people. Cause Sandra's who I'm going after. Have I been in here? Yeah, because I think she automatically talks. Oh no, yeah, it's just this guy. I gotta. I don't got that other person that be in here.
I'll be back later.
I believe it's a girl. Oh, can I make any customizations? Or maybe I use some Grey Warden shit. Grey Warden, wait, what's Free March's bed? What the hell is that? Slaves holding my shit? That's a big ass bed. I want that shit. Drapes. How do you even unlock the other shit? So I don't remember. That should look nice. That should look really nice. Ferelden, Orlais, Chantry, Dalish, Wolven, Free Marches, Inquisition, Templar, Imperium, Grey Warden, Circular Magi, James and Kulari, Frostbite Compartment. Alright, which one looked the best? I like that. I like mages, so shit. My throne, yeah. Dragon Maw throne, that should look nice. Oh wait, this should look like this on next level shit. My Windows 10. That's not what you mean? So yeah. Dragon Age. I don't need to craft one. Dragon Age. I don't even know which one is my favorite. Is it this one or Origins 2? I don't know. I think story-wise, Dragon Age Origins is my favorite. My character, he killed the archdemon. He did the ritual with Morrigan. Followed her into the that mirror because he romanced her. Alright, let's see what we got. Let me go to my channel. Inquisitor's Pass. Here was the rules. Oh, I'm at this part and I got enough power. Okay, I could do that. I like that. Oh, then that means I'm about to meet Morrigan again. Yeah, she's probably my favorite character in this series, Morrigan. Dragon Age 2. I romance Meryl. Started with the mages. Varric. I fucks with Varric.
Need something?
Yeah. Hawk, that's my number 2.
I've read your Tale of the Champion,
What
and
you
I have a
gotta
few
say
questions.
about Hawk?
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Oh, fuck.
Carry on.
Alright, so yeah, I did everything pretty much here, so I just gotta, start that quest, I guess. I mean, I could go off and do another shit. Technically. Oh yeah, can't you check here for quests? What's this? Go to War Terrier and aid Empress Dublion. Rebellion. Oh, what's this? It's a question mark. That means there's something here. Let me see. Oh, I can't open that door. Open this door. What was her name again? Josephine, yeah. Oh, it's inside here. So, okay, it's another quest I gotta do in here. Alright, let's go see. Make sure I leveled up. Oh, how I do that shit. Character right. Right? Oh, I can't level up for other people. Alright. Let's go and see what they talking about. Dragon Age. And now they doing another Dragon Age, a Dragon Age 4. Can't wait for that. New Mass Effect, new Dragon Age, that's good. I hope they do a Dragon Age Legendary Edition like they did for Mass Effect. That would be good. Alright. Alright, we're about to go off. Let's confirm. Who am I taking? Who am I taking? Sarah for some laughs. The Rogue Vivian. Definitely Cassandra. Wait. Cassandra and probably Sarah. Just for some funny ass shit. Varric. Dorian. Alright. Who's the last? Who is the last person? Blackwall, Cole, Vivian. I could take Vivian. Let me think. I got Cassandra, fighter, she's long range. I need a mage. Vivian, Solus, or I'm gonna pick Dorian. I like Dorian. I said, I could take, right, but no, I want a mage. Dorian. Alright, that's the squad.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him.
Oh, I forgot I did that. I got the mod that makes it snowing. I'm like, ain't supposed to
Whether
look
we
like
act
that.
as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity.
Winter and Thetis.
Inquisitor Trevelyan, it is an honor to meet you at last.
Why his eyes look red like he been. Alright, what's going on? The game bugged out.
Bringing the rebel mages into the ranks of your army was a brilliant move. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
Ah, yeah, that's that. Should I be sarcastic or keep it serious? I'll keep it serious.
I can see many benefits to such an alliance.
Keep the image firmly in mind. We may see it materialize by the end of the evening. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. Prepared to shock the Assembly by appearing as the guest of a hateful usurper, my lord? They will be telling stories of this
I'll just go
into
as
the
I go.
next age.
Alright.
Can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
I knew we would get along famously, Inquisitor. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible.
As
I
possible.
detest the game, but if we do not play it well,
I
our
like the
enemies
game.
will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Don't worry.
Is that the Inquisitor?
Yes, it is.
No, there must be some mistake.
From the Circle of Ostwick, so they say.
Oh shit. Okay. Wait, so I never brought a mage with me? Cause I don't ever remember seeing that thing. They don't like mages. Who do I usually bring? I can't remember. Like I said, it's been a minute. Last played this on PS3. That was so many years ago. I probably brought Varric then. If I'm gonna be real. All the times I played.
Is that the Inquisitor?
Emma, the Maker has an odd
Read the plaque. I can't read this. Oh. I see. Say. Ain't there somebody who asked me to look for something? If I remember correct, I don't see it enough. Wait, what's this? Who's that? No woman.
Pardon me, my lord. You haven't seen a ring lying around, have you?
Oh yeah, she the
It
one.
was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
Of course it was.
That's a terrible predicament.
If the Countess finds out, make her have mercy. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know.
Now. How the heck can get in here?
Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Is this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure.
You know, now that I think
I
about it,
cannot believe you found it. You have
Now
saved
that-
me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
you know, yeah, Dorian might have been a bad choice. Not only is he a mage, but he's the Taventa. Yeah. I forgot about the approval rating, but oh well. People hate them, yeah. He could have been the better. But you know, it's probably going to be something funny when they announce everybody. Oh, okay, the Howard statues. Alright, just... Wait, I see something on the map. Oh, that's probably underneath. Let me just go inside.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please.
What's up?
I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death.
I know how to
It
speak
is
to
no simple matter
nobles.
of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
Okay, okay. I'll keep my guard up, don't worry.
I'll keep my guard up. Don't worry.
The game is like wicked grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer staring down Corypheus.
Corypheus.
might be a good idea for the
Especially
others to hear
Sarah.
this warning. Especially Sarah. Maybe tell her twice.
Yeah.
I'll have a few
3 times.
Everything will be fine.
I like Sarah though. She keeps things
Rest will watch over
interesting.
us all.
Alright. This one I gotta do a little before I go inside the big area and they announce me and shit.
What is Gaspar up to? It wouldn't surprise me if he brought the Inquisitor here as a prank.
Cullen, what up? Yo, what the hell? I can't talk to you all of a sudden?
I need to have this jacket let out a little. It will take some time to get our men into the palace. I'll alert you when we're ready.
Okay.
This dress uniform is preposterous. Formal armor would have been better. The sooner we go in, the sooner we can get this over with.
Alright, what everyone else said? Ain't
Can
they
Gaspar take the throne without the backing of the Council of Heralds?
He plans to take it by force. If the council doesn't recognize
Alright. Oh, these are just going upstairs and shit. I don't think there's anything I can do right now. I'll check. Oh, I need the keys and shit. Alright. Vestibule.
How?
What? I think he was gonna say something. Oh, it's just... Oh, it's locked from the other side. Okay. You got something to say? Yeah, I should wait. Yeah, I think Varric was the other person.
I can hardly believe
I used to
Gaspar and
bring.
Celine are in the same room.
Grand Duchess Florian must have worked a miracle to get them here.
Ain't shit I can do right now.
Gaspar never struck me as pious. He must think he gains military advantage with the Inquisition.
Everybody in here got a rude awakening.
The guest wing is not open to the public at this time, Inquisitor.
Alright, I get you. Let's get this, let me save it. Let's get this party started. Into the ballroom. The grand ball. What she said, my balls itch. Of course. That shit is about to be funny though.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lord Inquisitor Trevelyan of the Ostwick Circle of Magi.
Wait, I'm amazing this?
Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the Mage Underground,
He is so full of it. That's not how it went.
champion of the blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena,
Get on with it.
Pantagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed, hero of Orlais, right hand of the Divine, Lord Dorian Pavus, member of the Circle of Arantium, son of Lord Magister Hallwood Pavus of Azaria. Her ladyship, my bulls each, of course.
Bruh.
Sir Callum Stanton Rutherford of Honleith, commander of the forces of the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall. Lady Liliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court, veteran of the Fifth Blight, Seneschal of the Inquisition, and left hand of the Divine. And Lady Josephine Charette Montillier of Antiva City, Ambassador of the Inquisition.
Cousin, My dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Lord Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later.
That's what we
Inquisitor.
do. We show
Your
up
arrival at court
whenever
is
we
like
feel
a cool
like it.
wind on a summer's day.
I'm delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halam Shiral?
I have no words to suffice. Alam Shiral has many beauties, and I couldn't do them justice.
Your modesty does you credit, and speaks well for the Inquisition. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Oh yeah, I gotta dance.
Inquisitor.
What's up?
A word when you have a moment.
Tell me, Yvette, how are Mama and Papa? Do they want anything?
Mother is the same as always.
Meaning she's after you to do more work.
You always take her side.
I don't take her side. I happen to think, as she does, you might attend to more of the estate's duties. Also, do stop slouching.
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this him?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
Delighted to meet you, Lady Montillier.
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true? Rebel mages in Redcliffe were performing blood rites and orgies before you stopped them.
What the fuck?
Where did you hear such nonsense?
Everyone in Antiva says so. Is it true?
Those stories are little more than wistful thinking, milady.
Oh, how dull Redcliffe must have been then.
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh yes, as she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette, stop.
Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No.
She once told the Duke of...
Absolutely not.
She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking.
Yvette! Absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
She would forget to mention the artists. I've been studying painting under Antiva's royal tutors. You should be proud, Josie. I'm going to be exhibiting my work next season in the city's biggest salon.
Have you actually sat down and finished the painting yet?
I must wait for my inspiration.
And I must wait for your tutor's bills.
Enjoying the ball?
I see many of.
The dancing is so dull, Your Worship. But the Empress's gallery is magnificent.
Yvette.
Sorry, Josie.
Go on, Josephine.
Half Royal must be empty. So many of the Empire's finest are in attendance. They've noticed the Empress paying you special attention, but they don't quite know how to take advantage of it yet. This uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
Which power should the Inquisition throw its weight behind?
Celine has held the throne successfully for years. I see no profit in ousting her. Gaspard has run military campaigns but never a kingdom. His transition would be, let us say, chaotic.
Chaos.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
Alright, let's see who's next.
Can you believe the Inquisition filled its ranks with apostates?
You just know that will end badly.
Not when I'm done. When I'm done, there won't be no apostates.
Without war going on.
Crotchrot,
I heard
Beats
that
his
it wasn't
squire.
renovations at
He's a
home.
she.
The palace was
As a
damaged by
bastard.
Gaspard's
Extra
capital.
toes.
He
What
fired
fun,
on the
close
Winter
marrying
Palace?
crowd.
That's monstrous.
Making any new friends?
Not likely. I'm watching them watch you. They're all glances and titters. Not sure if they're allowed to like you yet. Pathetic.
Any hidden treasures from friends of your little network?
You mean, do any of the servants ferrying tarts between these windy tits hate them enough to give up a stash or two? I'm not saying yes, but wait, yes I am. There's some good stuff hidden around. Keep an eye out.
Any thoughts on who we're investigating?
The Empress is pretty. It'd be fun to drink and kill stuff with Gaspard. Briala is friggin' funny. Elves, elves, elves. But it's really a pissing match with an old lover. Don't know the rest, but that explains a lot. They're all lying, but Celine's nice to look at. Good thing we're here to save her neck.
Back soon.
Not going anywhere.
Alright. What's Cassandra? Oh, I think that's where I was just. That's the Where's she at?
Laurent was the luck. Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor.
Alright.
I had hoped to tour the
grab
whirlwind
my
gardens
bottom?
again.
I know we can.
I have heard they are the finest in the Empire. Such a pity.
Inquisitor,
the wings.
did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Not yet.
Anything strange going on, Cullen?
Other people, not you.
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know, but they won't leave me alone.
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
Do you have any advice?
Orlesian social events don't fall within my area of expertise. There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
Gaspard's claim to the throne is fair. Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the best option.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
Sound like something he was saying.
Good. I was hoping I would catch you.
Yep.
What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
You still mad about that? Now, it's funny. Yeah. Cause, yeah, let me just...
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
You You think she's controlling the minds of the court? That's powerful blood magic.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Yeah, she's still salty about Morgan. Now, let me say this. It's kind of crazy. The very first time I played Dragon Age Origins, that was actually my first BioWare game. That was the first one I played. I played that before anything else. But it was funny with the whole romance thing. You know, I don't look... I'm not one of those people who, like, read everything up and decide who I'm gonna romance before. I just play the game, and whoever I end up liking, that's who I go for. So when I came with Dragon Age Origins, I was pretty much flirting with both Liliana and Morgan. Then it got to the point where they ambushed me and they forced me to choose between them. I ended up choosing Liliana, you know? But the thing was, like, sometime after it, I was like, damn, I think I made the wrong choice. Oh, I gotta eavesdrop, I ain't gonna do it yet, though. I was like, feeling like, yo, I made the wrong choice. I was regretting my decision. But I had locked it in, and I would have restarted my save, but it was like over 2 hours for me to go back to an earlier save. So I was just fucking locked into this shit. But I was like, yeah, I felt bad because I like Morgan more. But I got fucking lucky. I don't know if it was a glitch or if it was just normal. I ended up finding a mirror that was hers or whatever. I gave it to Morgan, and I was able to start the romance with her over and end it with Liliana because of that. And ever since I was cool after that. I was fine, but she was still salty. So yeah, she's still mad about that because the warden chose Morgan. Yeah, that had to been some type of a glitch, some bug, because usually when you lock it in, when you choose between them, you just locked in. But it was some mirror I found, and boom, that's what it was. It had to been a bug. It had to be. Alright, but now let's get back to Inquisition. Alright, who am I going? Who's there? Whisper, whisper.
Just gossip.
Nothing important. Alright. Is that where I came from? No. It's the guest wing. Kinda seem extra dark. It might just be me. Wait, what's that? It just says something. Oh, servants' quarters. That's a new floor. I'm not switching everything.
Leave us.
Bitch. That's why you're just servants. Yo, can you go somewhere trying to eavesdrop?
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
I just heard your whole shit. Oh shit. That's locked. I heard some shit going down.
This ball is a waste of time, like all Orlesian foolishness. Let's find the Venatori collaborator and get out of here.
Have you witnessed anything noteworthy?
Nothing yet. I will let you know.
You don't seem to care much for the ball.
Orlesians pretend their petty squabbles are a game. Yes, let us treat murder, corruption, and deceit as delightful amusements. How wonderful. We are here to save Empress Celine, and it galls me. Why does she merit our protection? The Empire would be better off without her. Gaspard is the leader Orlais needs in this crisis.
You support the Civil War?
Of course not. Chaos is what Corypheus wants, and we must oppose him. Were it up to me, however, I would let Celine fall and Gaspard take the throne. He would see the true threat, not spend his time throwing balls and writing letters.
I don't suppose you'd like to dance, Lady Cassandra.
Now? This is hardly the time. We're here to find a killer, not dance.
Her tone changed so quick.
Stay alert. We don't know where the enemy is hiding.
I'll be watching for trouble. The sooner we leave this place, the better.
Running people in their homes and shit. Oh shit.
My Lord Inquisitor.
May we have a word? It is very important.
What's
The
up?
Empress has sent us with a message for you.
I am always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in his holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
That's a generous offer.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope for peace in these difficult times.
She looks forward to cementing a formal alliance. As soon as Gaspard is out of the way. But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
Listen closely to what? Oh, here go Dorian.
This is all so familiar. I half expect my mother to materialize from the crowd and criticize my manners.
Is this how the elite of Tevinter carry on?
You could almost mistake this for a soiree in the Imperium. The same double-dealing, elegant poison canapes. It's lacking only a few sacrificial slaves and some blood magic. But the night is still young.
Have you seen anything I should know about?
Did you see what that Marquis is wearing? That suit is a greater crime than anything we're looking for.
What if your mother were actually here? Where would we be then?
Short one mage after he's dragged out by his earlobe.
I'm having difficulty picturing that.
Picture me a young boy of 5 years then. She certainly always has.
I appreciate that you are willing to come here.
And expose myself to all this exquisite finery and exotic wines? Such hardship.
Not everyone's likely to be friendly. That's all I meant.
It's true. You'd think I smelled of cabbages the way they wrinkle their noses. It's of no concern, but thank you.
It's like, how do they even know he a mage? He don't got his staff or nothing. They could just smell the mage on him, like, you know.
Well, well.
There she goes.
What have we here? The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself. What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
He could be an asshole.
I'm here on important business concerning the entire Empire.
As am I, it seems. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
Say it. this game acting funny.
I hope so. I could use another ally here.
A sentiment I share, considering recent events.
Recent events?
Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
You left Celine alone. Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough. For the moment. 'Twould be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the Imperial Guard.
Why did you kill the agent? He might have had useful information.
I would not have slain the man on sight had he not attacked me first. Why? Undoubtedly I caught him in an illicit act. I did not know from whence he came until after the battle, and regret only that I could not capture him alive. What intentions the Imperium has here, I suspect you know far better than I.
Briala's people are whispering about disappearances in the servants' quarters. This key may lead there.
The ambassador does have eyes and ears everywhere, does she not? Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
Oh, nothing.
What in the middle of this crap? What fully qualified arsehole stops to kill a cook?
Must be the elves Briala's people are looking for.
Whoever did this ought to be down here somewhere.
Killed all the servants down here. Honestly, shit.
This was no servant. What was he doing here?
This guy's way too fancy to belong down here. What's his story?
Is that the Chalon family crest? What have you been up to, Gaspard?
Time to have a word with the Duke.
The fuck? Damn, motherfucker! Just gonna cut her up like that? Yeah, he knew
Venatori agents! That must be the Venatori leader.
Hold up.
They're organized.
Venatori. Oh no, that's that super strong shit I got. At least the shit don't go down when you hear, right? Elf food. Make some potions and shit. Oh, it does. Just at a slower rate. Just knock you out with some earth. Choice. Some food. But that was just some experience. Oh, a new coat. I'm going the wrong way though.
Need to get back before I missed.
No, you don't. I mean, you do. That's not the right way. Watch out, watch out, watch out. 34. Damn. Damn, knocked all y'all motherfuckers down. Oh, I can't open that shit. Need more statues. Alright, hold up. As this shit is starting to get out of hand. Find the Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn. 7 Deadly Sins. I can't open that. Oh, maybe there's some hollow statues up here somewhere. Was that in this room? There's blood. Nope. Not today.
Fancy meeting you here. Inquisitor Trevelyan. What a surprise. My report said you were terribly boring. We haven't been properly introduced, have we? I'm Ambassador Briala.
I hate when it does this shit. I really do.
You've cleaned this place out. Will take a month to get all the Tevinter blood off the marble. I came down to save or avenge my missing people. But you've beaten me to it.
The fuck? She disappeared.
I don't know that one.
So, the Council of Herald's emissary in the courtyard. That's not your work, is it?
Gaspard killed him, I think. The knife has a Chalon crest on the hilt.
I knew it. I knew he was smuggling his chevaliers. But killing a council emissary? Bringing Tevinter assassins into the palace? Those are desperate acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike tonight.
The Empress needs to know what's going on.
You can try to warn her. She won't believe anything from me. I misjudged you, Inquisitor. You might just be an ally worth having. What could you do with an army of elven spies at your disposal? You should think about it.
What do I have to give you in exchange for this army of spies?
A moment of consideration. I know which way the wind is blowing. I'd bet coin that you'll be part of the peace talks before the night is over. And if you happen to lean a little bit our way, it could prove advantageous to us both. Just a thought.
More politics and double-dealing. Is there anyone here who is not corrupt?
There's so much conniving and backstabbing here. Makes me homesick.
Alright, yeah, let me see real quick. Okay, yeah, I gotta return to the vault. Ooh.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
Inquisitor Trevelyan. We met briefly. I am Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon. Welcome to my party.
Is there something I can do for you, Your Grace?
Indeed you can. I believe tonight you and I are both concerned by the actions of a certain person. Come, dance with me. Spies will not hear us on the dance floor.
Very well. Shall we dance, Your Grace?
I'd be delighted. You are from the Free Marches, are you not? How much do you know about our little war?
I assure you, the effects of this war reach far beyond the borders of the Orlesian Empire.
Perhaps it does. I should not be surprised to find the Empire is the center of everyone's world.
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. Yet one party would use this occasion for blackest treason. The security of the Empire is at stake. Neither one of us wishes to see it fall.
I'm here to make sure it doesn't.
Perhaps the Maker truly has sent you to us. The world is filled with doubt and uncertainty. Fear rules more hearts than any empire. I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspard, and have been everywhere in the palace. You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
Am I the curiosity or the concern to you, Your Grace?
A little of both, actually. This evening is of great importance, Inquisitor. I wonder what role you will play in it. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
An excellent question. I might ask the same of you, Your Grace.
In the Winter Palace, everyone is alone. It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are engaged in dangerous machinations tonight.
I thought dangerous machinations were the national sport in Orlais.
You have little time. The attack will come soon. You must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspard's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming.
We'll see what the night has in store, won't we?
You'll be the talk of the court for months. We should take you dancing more often.
The Duchess had some interesting things to say.
Of that, I have no doubt.
Were you dancing with Duchess Florian?
More importantly, what happened in the servants' quarters? I heard there was fighting.
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
Yep. A lot of shit is going down.
Morrigan helped me get into the servants' quarters, where I found a group of Venatori and Gaspard's dagger.
The man would truly do anything to become Emperor.
Then, the attack on the Empress will happen tonight.
Warning Celine is pointless. She needs these talks to succeed, and to flee would admit defeat.
Then perhaps we should let her die.
Chill. No. No.
I won't stand by and let her die.
Listen to me carefully, Inquisitor. What Corypheus wants is chaos. Even with Celine alive, that could still happen. To foil his plan, the Empire must remain strong. This evening, someone must emerge victorious.
And it doesn't need to be Celine. She's right.
Do you realize what you're suggesting, Leliana?
Sometimes the best path is not the easiest one.
You're asking me to decide what's best for Orlais.
More than that, whoever controls the Imperial throne will affect all of Thedas.
You cannot stop Corypheus without a decision. You must support someone, or all is lost.
Then we should support Celine. She is the rightful ruler. Why would we say otherwise?
Because she led Orlais to this point. I say Gaspard, provided his sister is wrong about him.
I would suggest Briala. She could bring true peace, not only to the Empire, but also to its elves.
This is, however, your decision, Inquisitor, not ours.
We came here to save Celine.
Then you must not only save her life, but also her empire.
That means giving her a victory over both Gaspard and Briala.
I could do
If
that.
there truly is proof Gaspard's in league with Corypheus, that would be a start.
What did Duchess Florian tell you?
She said Gaspard's mercenary captain is in the royal wing, that he knows about the assassination.
Which could be a trap.
Or a lead. Either way, you should search the private quarters in that wing for clues.
Then get me access. And in the meantime, get your soldiers into position.
At once. Be careful, Inquisitor.
I always am.
Inquisitor Trevelyan. Slumming even more than usual, I see. You've charmed some of the nobles. We'll see how long you can keep their favor. What brings you to me?
I had a question about you, Brielle.
I'm an elf, Inquisitor. That should tell you everything you need to know about my life. I'm good at what I do. That's all that matters. I will help my people no matter the cost.
I've been told you were romantically involved with the Empress.
I didn't take you for a gossip monger, Inquisitor. I suppose your spies have already briefed you, so there's no point in pretending. Yes, Celine and I were lovers once, but we've gone our separate ways now.
What's your story? How is an elf invited to the Empress's ball as an ambassador?
Empress Celine and I have history. There was a time when I put my spies at her disposal. She knows my qualifications. We had a falling out. Now we are negotiating to determine whether I return to her side in the war.
What do you mean, we had a falling out?
She betrayed me. Turned me over to the guards on a trumped-up charge to save her political reputation. It wasn't personal. It's the game. That's how all Orlesians justify these things to themselves. It wouldn't do to let the court know she had an elven friend.
If she doesn't win you back to her side, what do you intend to do?
I have contingency plans. I'm not a child putting all my hopes on a single ball. This evening gives me access to Duke Gaspard. He's challenging. Not as progressive or persuadable as his cousin. But with time and sufficient blackmail, he might work with us.
I'm surprised you'd admit that, considering the circumstances.
I know it's incriminating. Few harbor more resentment against Celine than I. But if she died after inviting me here, the court would certainly pin her death on me. An elf assassinating the Empress? Alienages across Orlais, across all Thedas, would be purged. That cannot happen.
I want to know more about the peace talks. What are you hoping to gain from tonight's negotiations?
A voice. Simple enough, isn't it? My people have none. We've lived for centuries amid the lowest ranks of society. No one hears us. No one sees us. If the elves of Halam Shiral were elevated, if we had an elven noble at court, we'd have recognition. A voice.
Everyone should have representation in their government.
A start. That's all this is. Something humans can't ignore, and something elves can aspire to. But that's the future. We need to focus on the task at hand.
If Celine were killed, what would happen to your plans?
Assuming I'm not the one blamed, it would be precarious. I've been working on Gaspard, but he's like a charging bull. It would be easier to rein him in if I had something that could hurt him.
I want to know more about the peace talks. You might be interested in what I've found. It's about Gaspard. You think Gaspard was behind the murder of that council emissary and the Tevinter agents in the servants' wing?
Gaspard is ruthless. He wants the throne, but to conspire with Tevinter, that's low even for him. If you intend to stop him, you'll need irrefutable proof. His supporters will accept nothing less. Celine will never end the talks until she has no other choice.
You think Gaspard was behind the murder of that council emissary and the Tevinter agents in the servants' wing?
Gaspard is ruthless. He wants the throne, but to conspire with Tevinter, that's low even for him. If you intend to stop him, Celine will never end the talks until she has no other choice.
You might be interested in what I've found. It's about you, actually. You murdered negotiators and stole their documents.
In Orlesian politics, Inquisitor, murder and intrigue barely count as crime. If that shocked you, wait until Celine shows her hand.
I found the drop point, Briala. I know your people are hidden all over the palace.
Of course they are. I'd be a poor spy master if I didn't have spies, Inquisitor.
We'll speak more later, Ambassador.
Another time, Inquisitor.
Alright. So we talked to her, that's out of the way. We gotta get some more approval on this Gaspard.
My friend, come in, have a drink. What can I do for you? You've been busily charming the court, I see.
I'd like to know more about you.
All of Orlais knows my story. But you, my friend, are far too sensible to be Orlesian. The heart of it is simple. I am the rightful heir to the throne of Orlais. But my cousin, Celine, is a politician, while I am a man of action. She charmed the Council of Heralds. They gave the crown to her, and while it looks fetching on her, I intend to take it back.
Just what are you claiming? Her crown? Or her head?
If Celine loses her head, it will not be my doing. I want my empire. I do not wish harm on my cousin, but I would not weep at her demise.
I have a question about the peace talks. The Grand Duchess says you're plotting to kill Celine.
Resorting to rumor-mongering, Inquisitor? Come, we are beyond such childish stratagems. My sister would never say that. There are no words to convince me that Florian would turn on me.
How have the negotiations been so far?
The port won't last the evening, I'm afraid. We will end the night with nothing settled. Which should surprise nobody, but it will disappoint my sister. I don't know why she had such high hopes for this ball. Florian always was hopelessly optimistic.
We'll speak later, Duke Gaspard.
Another time, friend.
Son of a bitch. You better back the fuck off. Oh, this nigga gave him the big boot.
Oh, thank you.
Yo, you alright? Trying to cut in.
Are you alright?
I don't think I'm hurt. No one's supposed to be here. Briala said... Oh, I shouldn't have trusted her.
What you gotta say, Briala?
Briala told you to come to this wing of the palace?
Not personally. The ambassador can't be seen talking to the servants. We get coded messages at certain locations, but the order came from her. She's been watching the Grand Duke all night. No surprise she wanted someone to search his sister's room.
This wing is sealed. How did you get in here?
Easy. The door was unlocked. One of the others probably handled it.
Special.
Is there anyone else who knows the code and the drop location who could have written those orders?
I don't know. Any of us could do it, but... No. No one else would send me here. It had to be Briala.
What were you trying to find in Florian's old room?
The message didn't say. I should have known it was a setup.
So this room belongs to Grand Duchess Florian.
It used to. This had been her private room in Halam Shiral since she was a child. But this part of the palace was damaged, and the royal family moved to the guest wing.
It takes great courage to come to the royal wing unarmed.
It's not courage to blindly follow Briala's orders into a trap. I knew her. Before. When she was Celine's pet. Now she wants to play revolution, but I remember. She was sleeping with the Empress who purged our alienage.
Would you be willing to testify to that, if I asked?
Absolutely. If the Inquisition will protect me, I'll tell you everything I know about our ambassador.
Most Orlesians would say that's Celine's scandal, not Briala's.
Knew it. I did. And I bet the hates made it feel real good.
Go to the ballroom. Find Commander Cullen. He'll keep you safe.
Thank you. Make her protect you, Inquisitor.
What the fuck?
What happened?
It's not what it looks like. Honestly, I would have preferred it if it were what it looks like. The Empress led me to believe I would be rewarded for betraying the Grand Duke. This was not what I hoped for.
How did you betray Gaspard?
The Empress beguiled me into giving her information about plans for troop movements in the palace tonight. She knows everything. Everything. The Duke's surprise attack has been countered before it ever began. She's turned it into a trap. The moment he strikes, she'll have him arrested for treason.
She'll be all prim, but here's you with your bits out.
I don't know which is worse. Celine for using such a tactic, or him for falling for it.
Him falling for it.
Orlesians.
I'll protect you from Gaspard if you're willing to testify about Celine's trap.
I'll do anything. Anything.
I mean, I'm not gonna use it, but...
You like the pigs you are!
Oh, shit. See.
Inquisitor,
Is this
what
a-
a pleasure. I wasn't certain you'd attend. You're such a challenge to read. I had no idea if you'd taken my bait.
I fear I'm a bit busy at the moment if you were looking for a dance partner.
Yes, I see that. Such a pity you did not save one final dance for me. It was kind of you to walk into my trap so willingly. I was so tired of your meddling.
She got a
Corypheus
wrist.
insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Awesome.
Why kill the Empress? What does Corypheus want to achieve?
Celine's death is a stepping stone on the path to a better world. Corypheus will enter the Black City and claim the godhood waiting for him. We will cast down your useless maker and usher in a united world, guided by the hand of an attentive god.
You're Orlesian royalty. Why would you help Corypheus attack your empire?
You think so small, Inquisitor. Why settle for an empire when Corypheus will remake the entire world? I admit, I will relish the look on Gaspard's face when he realizes I've outplayed him. He always was a sore loser.
What exactly is in this for you?
The world, of course. I'll deliver the entire south of Thedas, and Corypheus will save me. When he has ascended to godhood, I will rule all Thedas in his name.
You don't have to go through with this, Florian. There's still time to turn back.
Oh, my dear Inquisitor, you are so naive. In their darkest dreams, no one imagines I would assassinate Celine myself. All I need is to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. A pity you'll miss the rest of the ball, Inquisitor. They'll be talking of it for years. Kill him and bring me his marked hand. It will make a fine gift for the Master.
Bitch, I ain't about to get killed.
Weapons ready!
More. Dumbass. Close this fucking breach. Is that it? No, it's not. That guy's still alive. Yo, who's that? Finally.
Just his tits. What was all that? Were those demons? There aren't any more of those blasted demons coming, right?
No more demons. It's safe.
Maker? I've never seen one that close before. I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd feed me to fucking horrors over a damn bill.
Duke Gaspard lured you out here?
Well, his sister. But it had to come from him, didn't it? And all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be the mastermind.
Nah, it's all her.
Your accent sounds Ferelden. I thought you were one of Gaspard's mercenaries.
Born and raised in Denerim. Seems like I should have stayed there. The Duke wanted to move on the palace tonight, but he didn't have enough fancy chevaliers. So he hired me and my men. He had to offer us triple our usual pay to come to Orlais. Stinking poncy cheesemongers.
I need you to tell that to the Empress.
Impressively ruthless of Gaspard, if predictable.
We're after one assassin, right? Should the rest just queue up?
You saved my life. I owe you. And Gaspard still hasn't paid me. You want me to talk to the Empress or the court or sing a blasted song in a chantry? I'll do it.
Alright, I got him. I'm bit scared now. So I thought that motherfucker was dead.
The Empress will begin her speech soon. What should we do?
No, homo.
Wait here, Cullen. I'm going to have a word with the Grand Duchess.
What? There's no time. The Empress will begin her speech any moment.
Damn, this was the part, but I want to do all the other side quests. Oh well.
We owe the court one more show, Your Grace.
Inquisitor.
The eyes of every noble in the Empire are upon us, Your Grace. Remember to smile. This is your party. You wouldn't want them to think you had lost control.
Who would not be delighted to speak with you, Inquisitor?
I seem to recall you saying, all I needed was to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. When your archers failed to kill me in the garden, I feared you wouldn't save me this last dance. It's so easy to lose your good graces. You even framed your brother for the murder of a council emissary. It was an ambitious plan. Celine, Gaspard, the entire Council of Heralds, all your enemies under one roof.
This is very entertaining, but you do not imagine anyone believes your wild stories?
I did not wish to, but it seems I have no choice.
Gaspard? You cannot believe this. You know I would never... Gaspard?
Should I? She worked for Corypheus. Should I let them take her away? I don't know. I forgot what I normally do, so it's kind of good, so I don't know. Have her killed or take her away? No, take her away.
You lost this fight ages ago, Your Grace. You're just the last to find out.
Because maybe I could do that court thing when I judge.
Your Imperial Majesty, I think we should speak in private. Elsewhere.
Your sister attempted regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming, it was you.
You don't deny your involvement.
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florian's plans. But you knew it all and did nothing.
I don't know which is better. That you think I'm all-seeing, or that you're trying so hard to play innocent and failing.
Enough. We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation. For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
I usually just go with her, but maybe I'll do the true shit. I don't think I ever did this. That's interesting. Gaspard was playing it cool.
Every one of you is implicated. You all conspired to allow this to happen.
That's a bold claim, Inquisitor. Are you prepared to defend it?
You allowed the Grand Duke to sneak soldiers in, hoping he'd make a politically foolish move.
That's duplicitous, even for you, Celine.
Of course, Briala was outplaying everyone. She killed your negotiators and forged new documents.
So what if I did? Take me down, and elves will riot in every city in the Empire.
They won't. Not when they learn you are sleeping with the woman who purged Halam Shiral's alienage. And Gaspard fell for Celine's trap and was going to attack the palace.
You've made your point. What do you want?
Oh shit, I ain't gonna do that though.
You are three of the best minds in the Empire. You could do so much for Orlais and your people if you stopped fighting.
It is remarkably optimistic to believe that the three of us could ever forget our differences, Inquisitor.
I cannot believe you want to make a speech. This is foolish.
We have no choice. The nobility requires an answer for what happened.
Unless you want to pretend the war was all a dream. That would go over well. No more dithering. We make the cut swift and clean. Kindest to all of us.
Lords and ladies of the court, we are pleased to announce that an accord has been reached. Our cousin Gaspard will now hold a place of honor in our cabinet.
Friends, we assembled are the leaders of the Empire. We must set the example for all Thedas. We cannot be at war with each other, while the Fade itself challenges our borders.
We must stand united, or surely we will fall alone.
We will save Thedas from calamity, but only together may we accomplish this.
We will heal our wounded country. A long road of reconstruction lies before us. But tonight, we celebrate the arrival of peace. Let the festivities commence!
So that was a new one for me. I didn't even know that was a possibility.
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to your victory, and yet you are not present to hear them. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations, Inquisitor? 'Tis most fickle, after all your efforts on their behalf.
Everyone suddenly wants to talk to me. You, at least, I'm glad to see.
Then I have happy news, as you shall be seeing a great deal more of me. By imperial decree, I have been named liaison to the Inquisition. Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
I had no idea you were interested in joining the Inquisition.
The assignment has been given to me, regardless of my personal interest. Celine knows you face an opponent who wields great magical power, which is far more important than her own curiosity. You will require my knowledge if you are to defeat such magic. Regardless, Corypheus is a threat to Orlais and to myself. Thus, I am not opposed to the appointment.
What skills do you have that would benefit us?
I have knowledge which falls beyond the realm of most mages. I suspect this is also true of Corypheus, thus it behooves you to add to your arcane arsenal, yes? Mundane knowledge will not bring the rift in the sky to a close, after all.
When you say knowledge beyond the realm of most mages, do you mean blood magic?
I know many obscure, forgotten, and forbidden arts. Some of it you might consider blood magic, yes? Should thought of that frighten you, allow me to offer reassurance. Knowledge alone does no harm. What I possess, I place at your disposal to make use of or ignore as you desire.
Welcome to the Inquisition, Morrigan.
A most gracious response. I shall meet you at Skyhold.
She going to Skyhold. Now what?
Is everything all right? You look troubled.
This isn't over yet. Corypheus will strike back at us for this loss.
He surely will. But we'll be ready for whatever comes. Is there anything I can do? Can I get you anything? A drink, perhaps?
I want dance with Cassandra, not she.
I just need a moment.
She mad as a bitch. she mad. I should let her get a dance. Oh shit, it's just ending like that?
The matter is urgent, Lady Josephine.
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
But she thinking hard. She's aware, but she gotta think about it. Hurts herself. She gonna hurt herself.
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Maker's mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
My Lord Inquisitor. Please, may I have a word with you?
Yeah, it depends what you gotta talk about. It's always something.
Just when you've solved one crisis, another springs up to take its place.
I am sorry to place this burden on your shoulders, but you are the only one who can help.
What's the
With
problem?
the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to a single question. The next divine.
We already know.
We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of Divine Justinia V.
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Leliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared from their duties.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
No, we need those 2.
Why do you need Liliana and Cassandra?
They were Her Holiness's most trusted advisors. They represent her legacy, her hopes for peace in Phaedas. They could rally the Grand Clerics to follow as no candidate from the clergy has been able to.
You must think very well of them to suggest such a thing.
Lady Liliana and Seeker Cassandra were Justinia's most trusted friends and advisors. Our late divine is still held in high esteem. To honor her, the Grand Clerics might support one of them as successor.
How long does the Chantry need them?
Several months, at least.
Oh, hell
If
no.
one of them is crowned divine, she would not be returning to the Inquisition.
These aren't just any 2 people. They are key members of the Inquisition.
For the sake of Phaedas, we must ask you to make this sacrifice.
This will have to be settled later. The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to. You must excuse us, revered mother.
That shit gonna have to wait.
Don't let them detract from your victory at Halam-Shiral. Now that the political situation has stabilized, we can devote more Inquisition resources to pursuing Corypheus. I would talk to Hawk. Soon.
Now, what's the next quest? I forgot what the next shit is. After this, I don't know. I'm gonna have to level up, get some more influence, cause that shit is nowhere. I'm about to end it, but let me go talk to Cassandra. Why didn't you dance with me at the ball?
Will you not consider it, Lady Cassandra? The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps forward, they will debate until...
And you think I could make them agree? I've heard enough for one day, Mother Giselle.
Talk to her, your worship.
That's what I intend to do.
The fun never ends in Skyhold, does it?
The Inquisitor was hilarious. That's what they'll say one day, you watch. I assume you've heard that Leliana and I are both candidates to be the next divine. Because of what happened at Halam-Shiral, of course, the Empire favors you. thus everyone close to you. So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even asking us first.
You gotta think too. Don't hurt yourself.
How can you and Liliana be candidates? You're not even priests.
It's not without precedent. Amar III was sister to the Emperor, and Galatea a commoner. Liliana and I were, at least, part of the Chantry hierarchy. It would be accepted.
I think you'd make an excellent divine.
Truly? I never look good in hats. Surely it was never meant to be like this. The Chantry, the Circle of Magi, the Templars, this cannot be what they intended when it all began. The Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death.
I'm surprised to hear you, of all people, say that.
Oh? Am I not the same woman who declared the Inquisition against the Chantry's wishes? In all my years as a Seeker, I did what I was told. My faith demanded it. But now my faith demands something else. That I see with better eyes.
If you're concerned, then make it better.
Did you know Varric is Andrastian? Oh, he blasphemes with every second breath, but deep down he believes. His heart is virtuous. But he would never step foot in a Chantry. It should be the first place to which the virtuous turn. It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
What would you change about the Chantry?
The Circle of Magi has its place, but it needs reform. Let the mages govern themselves with our help. Let the Templars stand not as the jailers of mages, but as protectors of the innocent. We must be vigilant, but we must also be compassionate to all peoples of Thedas, human or no. That is what I would change.
You're not the only candidate. What about Liliana?
Liliana says she wishes to follow Justinia's legacy, but she and I remember a different person. Justinia knew her fellow clerics and the people would only accept so much change. Liliana would cast it all aside and start over, I think, and that would be chaos for us all.
Your determination is admirable.
Some men would call it an unattractive trait.
I'm not those men. So this is your new crusade?
I've agreed to nothing yet.
And if the Chantry calls on you?
Then I will do whatever I can, for as long as I can. I suppose I should not be so concerned. The clerics speak my name for now, nothing more. For now, restoring order and stopping Corypheus remain our priority.
Yeah, but let me see. She got something else to say first, though.
I trust all is well.
No, I'm good.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Yeah. I plan to make Liliana divine, but when she's like not crazy about killing people. I remember the last time I played it, I messed it up, and she was just going crazy. I don't want to do that. So if I mess up this time, because I forgot exactly what you got to do to prevent her from doing that, I'll just make her. So yeah, that's what my plan is anyway. All right, so I'm gonna end it now. This is J-Dog, and I'm out.